energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Tarik Skubal.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's Andres Jimenez. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one in the dirt, so we're off and running in game one.
First pitch, 7:05.
Left field. Meadows going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And the 1-0. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And now 2 balls and a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The 3-1. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a slow roller. Guardians go down in order. We head to the bottom of the first. The Tigers coming up, no score. Back at Comerica Park. And on the mound now, Jordan Balazovic. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Justin Crawford. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. Good eye right there.
good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
In the air, left field. Kwan hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Termarr Johnson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And that drops in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
In the air, left field, down the line. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Batting first, the right fielder.
Here's Riley Green. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one misses. Now 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. That is the inning. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started. So in now for Cleveland, Anthony Santander. And a pitch. Just missed. Skubal, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering upstairs.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
That one missed. And here's a 3-2. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. One down, base is empty. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The Y to kick the pitch. Bunted back towards the pitcher. Whips it to first on the run. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
And here is Fabio Torres. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the rookie DH, Fernando Ortega. Balazovic back to work. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now Diego Trevino. The other way. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Austin.
Here is Austin Meadows. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And that is the inning. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Skubal back to work. Here's a strike. You know, Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. And Ramirez is set down.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that's in there for strike one. Naylor getting to start at first. 29 years old, and he was born in Canada. Ball one low.
Probably no surprise to you, Boog, but Toronto produces more MLB players than any other city in Canada. Montreal is right up there, too.
Swings and misses. That is strike two. The pitch.
2-2 now.
In the dirt. Mejia up with it, over to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. A little bit high, and that is ball 1. Top of the third, no score. Line drive, base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's a speed threat, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That clips the corner. Jimenez goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he won a Gold Glove last season. Two outs. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 on with 2 away. This is Bryce Terang. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, 0-1. And he deals. And a foul ball, third base side. Kicks and deals. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Marsh on second. Jimenez on at first with 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
As we go to the last of the third. And now the veteran catcher, Francisco Mejia. The wind and the pitch. Balazovic, a 6'5" righty, 215 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. Oh and 2 now. Good eye right there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Got him. And 1 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The third baseman, Cam Collier.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Cam Collier. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty to the plate.
Ball 2. 2-0.
That's inside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And there's ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So up next, Edwin Arroyo. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Balazovic over to first. Collier back on a dive. Another move to first. And he's back again. Fouled off left side. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the batting order turns over. And next to hit for Detroit, Justin Crawford. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Termarr Johnson up now for the Tigers. Flied out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. They say it went. The 0-2. There's a line drive to left field. Marsh grabs it on the run. 2 left on. On to the 4th now in game number 1. We're tied 0-0. Back at Comerica Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Stephen Kwan. The wind of the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Stephen Kwan pretty active on the bases, and not surprising, his favorite players growing up were 2 really good base runners, Ichiro Suzuki and Dave Roberts. Pitch misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that clips the inside corner. The 2-2. And now it's filled up. That's out to center field. Crawford under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Line drive, base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Man at first with one gone. Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to run around the goal. Swing and a miss. Mejia cuts him down. Great throw.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering is fouled back. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Another 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it, and that's the third out. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green.
The right fielder,
And a pitch. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a 1-1. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Fernando Ortega. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
The Tigers hitless so far in the game. In the air out towards right center. Marsh moves under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman,
Diego Trevino up now for the Tigers. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Fabio Torres.
Fabio Torres.
The wind of the pitch. And a strike.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And down on strikes he goes. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Ramirez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And now 2-1. The next offering misses. 3-1 now.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Ramirez swings and lifts this one deep to left. That one's carrying. And forget it. Jose Ramirez bops one out. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's Josh Naylor and Cleveland on top 1-0. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The pitch. And that's down and away. Rip towards third. Zips it across. Play is made, 2 out.
The center fielder, number 16, Brandon Marsh.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Strike on the inside corner. And the pitch. And that's outside. And that one missing low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Ripped to short. Whips it across. Out number 3. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. And the home team down a run. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
First offering misses the mark. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. The 1-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Next pitch is popped up. Balazovic makes the grab, 1 down.
Now catcher,
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Tigers yet to pick up a hit here. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
And next up for the Tigers, Cam Collier worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Upstairs. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering upstairs. There's a strike. Three-1 now. And a foul ball left side.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
3-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. We're through 5. It's the Guardians 1 and the Tigers nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Andres Gimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 1 down. Bryce Terang digs in for the Guardians. Terang in his 6th season, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next offering is downstairs. Activity in the bullpen. Taylor Hearn up and throwing. Foley, the right-hander, also getting loose. Here's a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. The 2-1.
Hey.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2. Out to center. Crawford gets under it. Snags it for the second out.
Now back left field.
So 2 down now, and here is Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Line to left, and it goes just foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Off the mark there. 2-1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And a pitch. Ripped on a line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Kwan into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now, Anthony Santander, 1 for 2. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Kwan headed for the plate. 1 runs in, coming home. Throw cut off, now to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. 3-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tarek Skubal out of the game, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Pitching change here, Miguel Diaz.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Fabio Torres digs in for the Guardians. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Soderstrom at second with 2 down. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Green makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Well, we go bottom 6, and now Edwin Arroyo.
The shortstop.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these Tigers being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Out towards right center field. Marsh on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. And up next for Detroit, Justin Crawford. And that's in there for strike one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And the righty deals. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
The Tigers still looking for their first hit in this one. Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Termarr Johnson. First pitch, and he just misses. Outside. Two-oh.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. On the ground to first, Naylor tosses to the pitcher covering the bag, and that is the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail it here 3-0. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Taylor Hearn.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. And that's a little high. Now a screamer into the outfield. Crawford makes the catch, and there's one down. And up next for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. Pitch misses there. Ball one. They say you win. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Just off the inside edge. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
One down. So in now for Cleveland, Brandon Marsh. There's a swing and a miss.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that's the strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Next to hit, Andres Jimenez. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next offering is down low. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 3. 1 left for the Guardians, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. And now the right fielder, Riley Green.
The right fielder,
Balazovic back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. And downstairs. This one in the air right field. Santander in pursuit. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Next is the Tigers DH, Fernando Ortega. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. On to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Here's a rocket out to left, and that'll do it. Tigers are shut down there. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bryce Terang. And the pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Crawford glides to his left. One away.
Now, the left fielder,
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just off the outside edge. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The count 2-1. In the air, out towards left center. Meadows makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Anthony Santander. A switch hitter batting right. Off the plate, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Will Vest, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Next pitch is downstairs. And that one is lifted in the air. Crawford under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. The Guardians go down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Back at Comerica Park, now the left fielder, Austin Meadows. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. And the right-hander back to work. Ball one there.
Ball one, no strike.
That misses, and now 2-0. They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And here it comes. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Left-hand hitter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Mejia. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here's the 0-1. And that one a little bit high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
2-1.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one is upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Boo. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
So, man aboard. Now it's going to be Cam Collier. And a foul ball.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Mejia at first, one gone. This ball's chopped on the ground. To first, now 2 out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now the shortstop, Edwin.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Edwin Arroyo.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Emmanuel Clase, the closer, is getting loose. The 1-0. Check swing, and that's a ball. Runner at second, 2 down. That smash towards center. Marsh makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for Detroit. Still down 3-0. Genesis Cabrera taking the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. 1 for 3. The pitch. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Cabrera, a lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
The 0-2. This one in the air center field. Crawford under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's the Guardians DH, Fabio Torres. Curveball drops in there. Next pitch is outside. And now the lefty. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there, 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next pitch is popped up. Collier sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is that. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. And welcome back. So bottom of the ninth, leading off Justin Crawford. Balazovic back to work. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. That's through there for a strike. Next pitch just misses. Now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers. Just misses with that one.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And now it's 3-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Jordan Balazovic done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Emmanuel Clase.
So digging in, Termarr Johnson. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
In the air out to center. Marsh moves under it. One down.
Now back, right fielder. Green.
And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. That's in there. That's strike one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Right-handed reliever. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next pitch inside, and it's 1-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Ortega stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch is inside, and the count 1-2. Ground ball left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
The shutout in this one, 3-0, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line for our ball game tonight. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout of 41,299. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.